All right, guys. So it's 9:30. I'm at 9:26. It's almost 9:30. We're looking for a push either through the bottom of this zone right here or this resistance. We'll push through the top. So that's how we're gonna draw that out right here. So then go our lines. Y'all can see. About 9:30, I take a trade here. Depending on the push, we'll go check the daily. The daily Nas is still buying, so need to make about 800 today. So let me got time. Got a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and draw my rectangular box. Shapes. I'm gonna go 4 lot sizes today because I'm trading off 2 accounts. So if we break out past this, then I get in about 2 minutes. So we got about a minute. We'll see. It's looking like it's gonna push for a strong sell, but we'll see. You never know with these markets. Like I say, on this side it's buying, but it's retracing on the daily right here. Uh, but I'll for sure get in if it passes through the zone. If not, we'll wait. We also can probably have an entrance right here as well. Hope y'all can see that. Yeah, y'all can see that. So, go ahead and get up. We already funded on 2 accounts, so we copy trading 2 accounts right now. So we got about a minute left. Oh. Within that minute, hold on, how many seconds? We got 30 seconds. Let's check news today. Okay, no news today. Cool. It's always important, guys, to check news. Unless you know how the markets are, but we know how Nasdaq is. It's gonna move regardless. All right, so coming up on 9:30, and there we go.
Order filled. Order filled.
So cool, guys. We closed out 580 in profit. That's pretty much all I'm doing because right now we got to stay in the consistency. Pretty much if it comes back up and then it gets in, it didn't take long just to hit that target. Anywhere from $500 to $800 is what I was trying to make because we never know about the retracement. Even though everything's looking good, we went through our zone. We went past the SMA a while ago, but you never know with Nas, man. So I tell you, I practice get in and get out. I preach get in and get out, regardless of how far this thing drop. Cause chat, you never know with Nas, man. Nas can do some crazy shit, but it's looking like it might drop a little bit. But like I say, you never know. It's like get in and get out. Made about a quick 580 on that trade, and you just get up, and I'll show y'all. Give me a second. So that's what it's looking like. He said, I'm keen on blowing some coins." Yeah. Hey, well, look, man. That's why I say I dropped the video for you guys, bro. So go and look, man. I preach. You guys practicing getting in and getting out. I don't recommend you stay in because stuff like this can happen. Like I say, we don't want to be greedy in the markets. We just want to get what we can. Right now, that's the equity. So we got about 500 on both accounts. So right now, we're looking at about, let's see. On this end, that's both accounts. 4 trades right there. Just wanted to keep it at a certain consistency level. That's all. Like I said, that should update. The consistency should update. We gotta get out at 100%. That should update by 5-ish. But right now on both accounts, you guys can see that. You got 1636 on one account, and then you got 1100 on this account. So, like I said, man, you gotta be careful. That's why I always practice. This is why I always preach: get out, and we always practice: get out, get in, get out. That's it, man. Don't be fucking sticking around trying to see if you can get a huge, massive gain, because sometimes the markets move fast, sometimes they don't. You just gotta take what you can get. So don't rush it, man. Definitely take your time. It's right here. But see, me not knowing how the consistency thing work, which is new to me, you know what I'm saying, which is cool, because when you're a trader, you want to learn how to trade all things. There you go here. One day I had ended up making a little bit over what I was supposed to make, so we're up 1,000 right here. So boom, it says, which I'm in the right range. Ended up making 1409 one day. And I'm gonna do a video on this because for the people that's confused on consistency trading, right? Ended up getting a calculator that calculates everything that I need to do as far as getting this consistency target down. So ended up making 1409 one day, was my highest profit day. What happened here? 100% consistent prophecy payout to reach is 4,026. So let me go down and make sure. I didn't put that in that day, but I lost. Just to show y'all, it ain't all good. One trade here ended up losing 1330. Stupid trade. Got in late night and held. I normally didn't trade in the morning, but I thought I saw a good setup. This is why I say get in, get out. And then I took one trade here, which ultimately ended up bringing the account back into good standings. But this right here made me have to make a little bit more because of the consistency target. And right here I ended up making 489. So once I went and figured out, exactly, what they mean by wanting 35%, it's basically a countdown from 100% to 35%. So if they wanted you guys to make 3,000 is your profit, right? Right here, your profit, your minimum profit that has to be made in order for you to get a payout is 3,000. You got to subtract. Well, give me 1 second. I'll do this with y'all. I don't wanna confuse nobody. Like I said, I got a calculator. I got a sheet to where to show you exactly how you can get the payout. Let me get this calculator up. But like I said, I'm not going over what I need to go over. Calculator right here. So if your minimum profit required to get a payout, right? This is how you would do this. All right, so 3,000 is our minimum profit. We need a 35% consistency rate on trading. What you want to do is times 35. Hold on, let me do this. My bad, guys. So you want to times 35%. You don't need to make no more than 1,050 per trade, meaning per day, right? So you should be under this. You shouldn't make no more. You shouldn't make more than probably about 500 to 750, right? Me, on the other hand, because this is my first time trading this prop firm. You know, I was trading other prop firms like Top Step. This is cool for me because I wanted to do something I've never done, right? Just because I ended up making this 1,400 here, right? It's causing me to have to make $4,026 to get the payout, right? And you don't want to do that because if you go over what your percentage is for that day, or the number that you need to stay around, which is 1,050, then it can cause you to end up having to make a lot more money than you needed to, right? So versus this account right here, which is crazy because I might can be able to get a payout on this one because this one right here, the first account was yeah, ended up trading too much and wanting to get too much. So that's why I said don't get greedy, chat. Just get in, get out. Eventually, today is the 27th. They'll update the profits for today here shortly, and the consistency target, which is at 100% right now, should drop. So just look at it as like a countdown, right? We're at 100%. We got to go from 100% to 35%, meaning that if I needed to make 3,000, right? Boom, we're gonna do the math right quick. $3,000. Subtract 750. Let's say we made 750. What's left for me to make? Boom. I need 220. I need $2,250. Right? That's what's left. Okay, the next day, we need to do this for a total of 5 days. The next day we make 580. That's 2 days. We got 1670 to keep making, but you haven't tapped that overall number, right? So let's say, boom, we make 700 the next day. Boom, we got 970 left. So boom, all right. Let's say we make That's the third day. Another 500. Boom. This is what's left to make. All right, so you got one more day. You got one more day. But let's just say you decide to lose 1,000, then that's even bad because it increases the percentage, right? So let's just say we go ahead and subtract the 470. You still wouldn't pass. You would need 471. So 470, we subtract 470. One, boom. At that point right there, that puts you at 35% on the account. That's where people get confused at when it comes to trading prop firms that want you to do the consistency rate, because you thinking that, hey, 35% is something that I have to trade all the time. I have to place a trade around 35%. And you think that's what you have to do every fucking day. That's not the case. It's a countdown. And that's crazy. In the calculator, see, it ended up dropping. I could have stayed in, but I got what I needed for the day. So I got out. My goal is to do the countdown. So right now, ultimately, on one account, let me see. I just had the fucking calculator up. Give me a second, yeah. On the count, I think it's at 1626. I think. Only got 2,400 more to go. And then the other account is at 1106. I got 2920 to go. So that I have to make it. I have to make some good numbers, but like I say, man, it's all good. You feel me? That's just where it is. We got our little profits and got out. We're not here to stay all the way in. That's a good trade though. Whoever caught this movement is good. When you trading consistency, you don't want to always. This is good, but to a certain extent, you don't want to overdo it, right? This is a good trade for any account that doesn't have a consistency rule. But for accounts that have consistency rules, you have to get out somewhere in here. All right? Because you could possibly end up making more than what you're supposed to for that day, which is going to cost you to end up making more than you're supposed to get that payout. And we work towards a payout. So this will work for me, man. But I just wanted to come through and show y'all, man, my strategy. We do straight breakouts. We came out the zone. We did it at the volume time, which is 9:30 Eastern my time, 8:30 CDT their time. If you're in the West, that's about close to the West. That's about 6:30 a.m. something like that. But yeah, so that's all, man. I just wanted to just show y'all how to do this. But I'll do a video on how I caught this trade and how I get in. But other than that, man, look, peace out, man. Y'all take it easy. Make sure to subscribe though if you want to learn how to trade. Like I said, I'm finna drop a video breaking down my strategy. This is a good entry right here. This is a good entry. We got our profits and we got out. So I'll see y'all shortly, man. I'm about to make a little quick video on the trade of the day. So subscribe if you want to learn how to trade and get this money. Let's go. I hope they can hear it.